following a quick-fire double he got against Mamelodi Sundowns, 2-1 victories, hunting a hat-trick now. So on the day where he scores his first direct free kick goal, can he also get his first treble? Oh. It's like he's on the playground.
He's enjoying himself up there, really.
Now with that, he's also become the top scorer in this particular time for King with 3 goals. Now, Hotton flaps at it with his weaker foot, sets up a polish. Moremi! And Tape called into action once again.
Once again, indeed. Nalapai seems to find that space. Seems to be very, very intentional in the second half. We've seen the round that Hoto just made, which in the first half was unlikely because that was Sevillavele that was making so many runs on the right-hand side. But in the second half, they tend to put more of Hoto being the one that really, really stretches that right side of TS Galaxy. That's backhill there, unfortunately there for Moremi with his wicker foot that is right. Forced the save from Tape. Just in and around the box where we've seen Orlando Pirates, especially in the first half where we saw De Jong find so much space. Now in the second half, Rele finds the space there, Apollos finds space there. Now it's been Moremi.
Some repairs for Tape. A day to forget for TS Galaxy. Haven't conceded 4 goals since going down 4-1 to Mamelodi Sundowns in February of last year. Super change of options. Mahlambi beating Nentojela for pace, although he's staying with him. And then Sabisi comes flying across and it's gone into the referee's book.
Really, in that incident there, Mahlambi had no other options but to try and force something on this right-hand side, especially with his speed. It forced Sabisi now from the centre-back to try and get into this left-hand side, just to try and stop Mahlambi, but very clever there. Just a toe poke it. And yeah, Sabisi did push the foul there, the draw foul that really resulted into the yellow card. But this man spoke about him later in the first half where he was going to be very, very crucial. And also the second half still seems like the man that they want to go to for that transitional move.
From Maduna, away by Dion Hotto. Indoga, Max Mufokeng, Belase, helped on by Mahlangu, but header away by Sibilibi. And again, it's just the 4th time since TS Galaxy's top flight arrival that they have conceded 4 goals. The aforementioned 4-1 defeat to Mamelodi Sundowns, and twice conceded 4 against Royal AM, strangely enough. But they have never conceded 5 in a league game. Mbata, Apollos. Covered by Sibilibi. Mufokeng. Apollos. Mbata sets himself and deflected behind for a corner kick. So they made a double change at the break. Did TS Galaxy. I'll be making another double change here. There's Jeffrey Dlamini, as well as Tlantla Mgaga, Paul Velase, and Solly Mtswenyo make way. Paul Velase was making his 170th league appearance today. Mufokeng towards Mputuma, fended away at the near post. Now Apollos, and a second bite. Both hits, one on each foot, both on targets.
Yeah, they couldn't get it right there, especially with his left foot. Trying to advance and get into those shooting positions. That is Apollos himself.
Well, Tape taped up, handing over the goal kick responsibilities to Igor Salatiel Silva. Mbata. Mufokeng takes it down deftly. Kakora adapting in real time to his redeployment. That's right back.
And you're also seeing with the changes as well with Dlamini coming on, who we normally see him play more in the midfield role, but deployed on the left side of things where the training was. So a lot of players from a TS Galaxy point of view adjusting into different positions based on what the challenges they're facing on the pitch.
Matlang, Sibisi, Nimtajela. Now Sibilibili. Afson Apollos. Away by Silva. Well, on what has been a miserable day for TS Galaxy. We do have Abram Okojwe, who will be walking away with 20k courtesy of Betways Polisa and Win. And could possibly be the only happy TS Galaxy fan leaving the stadium later.
Possibly.
Nimtajela, Sibisi. Well, as this game wears on, TS Galaxy players, you would imagine, start to fatigue a little more swiftly than Orlando Pirates, considering they've been at 10 men for such a long time. And the final quarter hour of matches this season, TS Galaxy have been one of the sides most susceptible to conceding, and Orlando Pirates have done some of their best work in the final 15 minutes. They've scored 10 in the final 15 minutes this season, and TS Galaxy have conceded that many. Nimtajela. It's a great ball for Sibilibili. It sits up for him. Oh, buries it! Pings it in off the post. And Orlando Pirates become the first side to ever put 5 past the Rockets in the top flight.
You look at the run that Sibilibili has made. We've seen him doing so many of those in the first half. Yet he was defended by Lithuania, who naturally is a left back, being able to see those type of runs. But now with Dlamini coming in, they're unable to pinpoint to see as to then how can he open his body to see that run that Sibilibili was making, but he still had so much job to do, so much to do. And to that finish that he had, what a great pass that been played by Nomthemjela in that midfield.
19 appearances rather, without getting his name on the score sheet, back amongst the goals.
Back amongst the goals, and then look at the type of goal that he scores as well. Look at that control. He makes sure that he puts it in front of him. He waits for the ball to drop to the height that he really, really wants.